What do you think life is gonna be like afterward? Do you know what I mean?
I definitely think it'll be different. I think she'll continue to walk in her power as she always has.
Allegedly, Cynthia Erivo's longtime partner, Lena Waithe, holds a bit of a grudge towards Ariana Grande, and she is holding nothing back when it comes to posting about it on her own Instagram.
Could Lena Waithe have finally exposed that Ariana and Cynthia's whole on-set bond was just for show? That's the question people cannot stop asking right now. And let's be honest, a lot of you have been thinking the same thing, just quietly. So let me ask you this. When was the last time you actually saw Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo together? Not old Wicked promo clips, not a throwback from the press tour. I mean recently. Exactly. During the Wicked rollout, they were inseparable. Every interview, every red carpet, every behind-the-scenes clip, they were side by side, holding hands, getting emotional, wiping tears, staring into each other's eyes like they had this deep, once-in-a-lifetime connection. It felt intense, almost too intense. The internet ate it up at first. People called it wholesome, beautiful, sisterhood. But now looking back, some fans are wondering if it was all just part of the marketing machine, because once the promo slowed down, so did the public closeness. No casual lunch sightings, no random Instagram love, no subtle shoutouts. It's like the switch flipped and the bond vanished. That kind of sudden silence doesn't go unnoticed, especially when the buildup was so loud. Then came the blind items. Rumors started circulating that Ariana was allegedly blaming Cynthia for triggering her ED during the stressful Wicked filming period. Nothing confirmed, but the timing had people connecting dots.
Wicked co-stars Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo are allegedly not speaking to each other at all. There were past blind items that allege that Ariana Grande did not get along with everyone on the cast. It was even rumored that these two had a competitive ED with one another, and that might have been the reason for the toxicity in their relationship.
Long filming days, emotional scenes, constant media pressure. If tensions were rising behind closed doors, it would explain a lot. And in Hollywood, things can look perfect on camera while being complicated off camera. Then the Oscars happened. Both were tied to one of the biggest film rollouts of the year, yet neither landed the nominations many insiders expected. That's when the tone online shifted. The same emotional press tour moments that were once praised suddenly got labeled performative. Fans started replaying old interviews, analyzing body language, questioning everything. Were those tears real, or was it just part of the show? Now Lena Waithe, who is reportedly much closer to Cynthia behind the scenes, is entering the conversation. If anyone could unintentionally reveal cracks in the story, it might be someone from the inner circle. And that's why people are watching closely. Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande don't need introductions. But right now, their silence together is louder than all the interviews they did combined. And let's not forget that moment during the Wicked press tour in Singapore, when someone suddenly rushed toward Ariana and Cynthia reacted instantly. There was no pause, no confusion. Cynthia stepped in front of Ariana almost on instinct, like her body moved before her brain even had time to think. That clip spread everywhere because it didn't look staged. It didn't look rehearsed. It looked protective. It looked real. In that split second, it felt like this wasn't just two co-stars smiling for cameras. It felt like genuine loyalty. At the time, fans pointed to that moment as proof that their bond went beyond marketing. Two women holding each other down in a high-pressure environment. That kind of reaction can't be faked easily, but fast forward to now and the tone has shifted completely. Recent reports are saying their relationship has cooled and is now strictly professional. That's a strong contrast to the soul sister narrative people were buying into just months ago. One insider even claimed the friendship was amplified for the public eye, suggesting they were never as inseparable behind closed doors as it seemed. According to that version of events, what people saw was chemistry built around a shared moment, not a lifelong connection. And when the moment passed, so did the intensity. Behind the scenes, sources say they've moved in different directions, especially career-wise. New projects, new priorities, separate teams. When schedules stop overlapping, distance can grow fast. Still, not everyone is feeding into the drama. Another source downplayed the tension. saying there's no fallout, no secret feud. They claim Ariana and Cynthia still respect and care about each other, they're just not in constant contact anymore. And realistically, when you go from seeing someone every single day during a global promo tour to suddenly not sharing that routine, the dynamic naturally changes.
There's this weird narrative going around that Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande are no longer friends, and I just don't get where you guys got that. Y'all have to keep in mind, they were with each other 24/7 constantly, 2 years. I could not be with my best friends every day for 2 years straight. And mind you, it's only been I think a month since they were seen together last. The movie's over, of course they're gonna need space from each other, that's normal. In my opinion, I think you guys, especially Ariana fans, painted Cynthia as a villain because she's a black woman and tried to paint her as aggressive, crazy, overprotective, and are now trying to celebrate that she's out of Ariana's life. When in reality, they're friends and they're just not together right now. And that's okay. I did see that Ariana didn't wish Cynthia happy birthday on Instagram, but low-key, that's normal. Sometimes I don't post for my friends on Instagram either, I just text them, so I don't know.
The spotlight forces closeness. When the spotlight fades, things reset. And there's still public proof of warmth between them. Ariana reposted a photo of Cynthia starring in Dracula during her West End premiere and wrote, "Congratulations, my brilliant, unstoppable friend." And Cynthia responded with, "Thank you, I love you." That exchange felt supportive and genuine. No shade, no awkward energy, just mutual appreciation. So maybe what changed isn't the care, but the intensity. During the Wicked rollout, everything was magnified. Every glance, every tear, every handhold. Now it's quieter, less performative, less constant. The real question is whether that earlier closeness was a temporary spark created by pressure and promotion, or something that simply evolved once real life stepped back in. I'm not gonna lie, hearing that their bond might not have been as deep as it looked is kind of shocking. During the Wicked press tour, these two did not hold back. The tears were flowing, the compliments were non-stop, the hand-holding, the long stares, the emotional interviews. So was all of that just part of the rollout strategy? I mean, they are actresses, so technically they know how to sell a moment. But if that's the case, they really sold it. Even I bought into it at times. Yes, some interactions felt a little cringe. I'm not going to act like they didn't. There were moments where it seemed overly intense, but when you looked past that, it felt like two women finding comfort in each other during a demanding project. Wicked was a huge production. Long filming hours, emotional scenes, global pressure. It made sense that they would lean on each other, and you already know I always root for women supporting women. That kind of connection is powerful. But then another claim started circulating, and that's when things got uncomfortable. Some blind items and online reports went as far as suggesting that Cynthia somehow caused Ariana to develop an eating disorder. Let me be clear. These are allegations and blind items, not confirmed facts. Still, the reason people even entertained the rumor is because of how Ariana looked during parts of the Wicked promo period. Fans noticed she appeared noticeably thinner, and social media did what it always does. It started speculating. Cynthia's name got dragged into it too. A few blind items claim the two allegedly developed what people online were calling a competitive dynamic around eating during filming. The suggestion was that being in such an intense environment together may have amplified personal struggles instead of easing them. That's a heavy accusation to throw around, especially when it comes to something as serious as eating disorders. Recently, though, Ariana has appeared healthier, especially during the Golden Globes. People immediately pointed out the change. The signature high ponytail was back. Her energy seemed brighter. She looked more like herself again. If you compare photos side by side, the difference stands out, and that's a positive sign. Even with all these rumors swirling, it's hard to believe that one person could be solely responsible for something so complex. Eating disorders are serious mental health conditions. They don't just appear overnight because of someone else. Many fans have reminded people that Ariana has spoken in the past about long-term struggles with body image and anorexia. One comment I saw said, "Ariana didn't develop an ED during Wicked. She has literally always struggled with anorexia." That context matters a lot. While the internet keeps connecting dots, it's important to separate speculation from reality, especially when the topic is this serious. People can speculate all day, but the reality is we truly don't know what was happening behind closed doors. Still, that didn't stop the internet from running wild with theories. At one point, the conversation wasn't just about tension or distance, it shifted into something way bigger. People genuinely started saying Ariana and Cynthia were dating. Yes, dating. And once that rumor picked up speed, it spread everywhere. TikTok edits, slow motion interview clips, proof threads breaking down eye contact and body language. Social media treated every handhold and every emotional moment like it was evidence. To be fair, both of them have spoken openly in the past about identity and fluidity, so that added more fuel to the narrative. The internet saw two women being deeply affectionate and emotionally connected and immediately decided it had to be romantic. Instead of just accepting that they might have formed a strong bond during a demanding production, people jumped to conclusions. And honestly, that says a lot about how female friendships are viewed. Cynthia finally addressed the speculation in an interview with Stylist magazine, and she didn't sugarcoat her response. She said the rumors were strange and explained that some people simply couldn't grasp the idea of two women being that close without there being something romantic behind it. She literally said, "I think people didn't understand how it was possible for two women to be friends close and not lovers." That line alone shifted the tone of the conversation. At the same time, Ariana has been publicly involved with Ethan Slater throughout all of this. And that relationship came with its own wave of headlines. A lot of people had strong opinions about how it began, especially since Ethan separated from his longtime partner around the same time. That situation created enough public scrutiny by itself, so adding dating rumors about Cynthia just layered more chaos on top. Meanwhile, Cynthia has been in a steady relationship with Lena Waithe for years. They tend to keep things private, but Lena has consistently shown support, including attending major events like the Oscars. That kind of visible support makes it clear Cynthia's personal life has its own foundation. When you step back and look at everything, the dating rumors seem more like a reflection of public assumptions than actual facts. Two co-stars shared an intense promotional period, showed visible affection, and suddenly the narrative spun into something much bigger than either of them confirmed. Now, I really need to know what you think about all of this. Do you believe Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo had a genuine bond that simply faded once the Wicked promo tour wrapped up? Or does it feel like their closeness was amplified for the rollout, and once the cameras stopped rolling, there was nothing left to hold on to? That difference is huge. One scenario feels natural and human. The other feels strategic and carefully packaged. Because let's be real, fans don't just wake up and start questioning a friendship for no reason. People noticed a shift. The nonstop handholding stopped. The emotional interviews stopped. The constant praise in every headline slowed down. The energy changed, and when the energy changes that fast, people pay attention. Was it just distance caused by busy schedules, or was the closeness tied to promotion from the start? And then there's Lena Waithe. Where does she fit into this whole situation? She's been by Cynthia's side for years.
Cynthia Erivo is a once-in-a-lifetime talent.
For sure.
We don't get to see that very often. You look at, she's a part of the legacy of Wizard of Oz and The Wiz. I think of Judy Garland, I think of Diana Ross, I think of Cynthia Erivo.
She's seen the behind-the-scenes version of everything. Do you think she ever side-eyed the intensity during the press tour? Or is the internet just creating drama where there isn't any? Sometimes the public builds a storyline that feels bigger than reality. Other times, the public senses something that insiders won't say out loud. There's also the bigger question about Hollywood in general. How much of what we see during major film rollouts is authentic? And how much is part of the performance? Actors are trained to sell emotion. Studios are experts at building narratives. When two stars connect in a way that captures attention, marketing teams know how to lean into that. But that doesn't automatically mean it was fake. Two things can be true at once. The bond could have been real in the moment and still not built to last forever. So I'm asking you straight up, was it real and just ran its course? Was it exaggerated for the cameras, or is this whole situation being blown out of proportion by social media detectives who love connecting dots? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to see real opinions, not just quick reactions. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure you like, subscribe, and share so more people can join the conversation. And turn on notifications so you don't miss the next deep dive. I'll see you on the next one.